933. President Bill McGowan, John Hanlon, Carol Rose, Wayne Sawchuk, Paul Pierce, and Dan Copper. First order of our business of our next meeting, and it'll be August the 8th, 24. Open for me at the moment.
Okay.
Everyone good?
I'm good.
Okay, why don't we go to the abatement?
Okay, the abatement for 179 Hull Street was an issue with Ware River. That was a faulty faulty meter reading. And I confirmed this with Brenda. So they were over, their abatement request was 8,000 cubic feet. So if you multiply that out, it comes to $836.80.
I make a motion to approve the abatement.
Second,
We'll do a roll call. Bill McGowan, aye.
Paul Kearsarge.
Wayne Sawchuk, aye.
Yeah.
All right, let me put Alton Stone and John Ormond into the call.
I do ask them to introduce themselves while they're on the call.
Yes, I told them they needed to explain everything.
Very good.
I'm just waiting for them to go in.
Okay.
Alton, can you unmute, please?
I don't know why this thing does this all the time now. Drive me nuts.
Okay.
I
Alton?
just, yes,
Yes. Are you going to speak for John?
I will. In terms of technical issues, yes, and in general about the project as well. I can do that.
Okay.
Can you see me? Not yet? No.
We cannot see you, no.
Oh, and sorry, I got the wrong book.
That's okay.
1 minute, I'll be with you. I'm trying to find an email password so I can get in. It won't let me just do it like they usually do. They've changed everything in the world now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't
Okay.
quite know how I do this, but hang on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Would you like me to bring up the plan and so I can share the screen and get started here?
Okay, just hold on one moment.
Excuse me.
Yep, go ahead, John.
Okay, so hopefully you can see the screen here pretty good. And I'm just bringing this up for Alton. He'll present the plan. He's the engineer that designed it. But he worked with E1 as well on this, so he had close contact with the manufacturer of this product.
Is this the property that already had one house existing on the site and you're adding 4?
Yeah, it had one on the site and was subdivided into 4 lots. So now it's 4 lots and
Okay,
yeah,
and then,
we're adding 4 in there. We have already had the approvals for the driveway and the Conservation Commission already approved it as well. And the Hingham Sewer Department approved the connections also. So it's approved from every department. This is the last department to work with and follow your guidelines.
Dan, Dan, have you seen this?
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
I took a look at it quickly when Carol sent it over. There's still a couple of questions, I guess, or big questions. Portion of this lot is not in the district. So it appears only 2 of the houses would be in the district. And the other 2, which I think are 30 and 32 would not be. So you'd have to go back to town meeting for those 2 approvals to get those connected.
Well, that's what we looked at that and we worked with our surveyor and our lawyer and basically the 4 lots, all 4 lots are in the sewer district. Because the old district is right across the middle here. And these 4 lots run long and right up into the sewer district. So saying that they're not in the district isn't really fully accurate because they're all touching the sewer district now. And we had I don't know if you're a certified surveyor or lawyer to look at the legal aspects of that, but they agreed that these lots are in the sewer district. So I don't know what next steps are, but there's also a law in Cohasset that basically says if sewer is available, you have to connect to it instead of using a septic system. And sewer is available here. I mean, it's obviously right on the property. So, we're hoping that, the commission can, just approve this the way it is because, hey, these 4 lots touch the old sewer district. It's the Hingham sewer line we're connecting to. They were okay with it. And basically, we're following all the procedures of every division. So that, that's how we feel about it. And we're hoping that, we don't have to go through with the town there and because we don't feel that that's even applicable.
Carol, can you allow sharing for me?
Yeah, sure.
One comment I have, if I can't understand this the way it's presented, I have a bit of a problem. I'm not a sewer engineer or an engineer by any means. I can't
We
see.
can barely hear you. Is there what it?
You hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
So I can't see where the Cohasset Sewer District is. I can't see where.
Yeah. It's basically right across the middle line here. And basically, that sewer, the lot basically had 2 parts of the lot and if you have one part of the lot in the sewer district, you'd kind of consider it all. Yeah. So you can see that all 4 lots here touch the sewer district.
Actually, if you're looking at, can you see my screen with the sewer district
Yeah,
map?
correct. Yeah.
So you got 323, which is the
Yeah.
only one in the sewer district.
Yeah, but see, all 4 lots go right up into 323.
Originally, they did not, though.
Yeah,
Just
well,
because-
that
just because it's
originally doesn't really
subdivided
count,
doesn't mean
right?
they can-
Originally, it doesn't count, right? It's the new lots,
Yeah,
right?
no, it
So
does. It does, because this is
where
what,
does it say that though? That's again,
This
I
is
think we
what's a
need a legal
town-
review
First of all,
and maybe a
first of all,
surveyor.
Excuse me, guys.
this is,
Tone it down. Tone it down. So be respectful.
this is what is approved at town meeting. And what town meeting indicates is if it's outside the district, you have to go back for approval. So I've overlaid roughly what the old line was. So you have 2 lots that are in that, still in that original lot that possibly could be approved by the board, but the other 2 lots are outside, or other 2 houses are outside the district.
Yeah, but their lots are in the district, correct?
No.
Yeah, they are. If you look right at the plan, you can see the lots go into that district.
I
so
mean,
the
if you wanna
dwellings are out of the district. You're suggesting, John, that the sewer be brought into the district.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So
Yeah, so that's
yeah,
different.
but the lot
So-
itself touches the district and our
not in-
existing house, the existing house is outside of the district as well. I mean, if you look at our house, it's outside of the district also.
And there's that existing dwelling right now on sewer,
No, it's on septic.
right? Because it's outside the district.
Yeah, but these two lots are one anyway. I mean, if you look at the two lots together, they're one address. It's 26 Lamberts. Why would the town draw up half of the lot in the district and the other half not? It doesn't make sense. You would draw up a whole lot to be in one district. A
At
whole
the
lot
time-
would be part of.
At the
So it seems
time,
like there's some kind of typo or something when they drew up those lots.
at the time the
districts.
districts were formed, that was the lot.
So, John Hallen, is there a way that we could take a look at those, lots to see, if they are the way we believe they are, or was those two lots put into one larger lot?
Yeah, 1970. So the sewer district should have been updated, like, because
Yeah,
this,
I'm asking John Hallen.
yeah, sorry. All right.
Yeah, so your question, at the time the sewer district was there, I believe there was only one lot when they created that. So was that for acceptance of one lot? I think anyone from the Cook Estate would probably have a little bit of a different view that they had a, apply to town meeting and do the same thing. So it's not something that we haven't, done in the past as far as outside the district and being accepted in the district. When there's a question, I think it should go to town meeting, be reviewed that way. Aside from the fact that we probably have to look at the width issue, the 4 feet, in order to get the line within the 4 feet. And also, is it a request for a single line for a single house? Or does the board usually have independent lines for each individual home? Because a shared line is another complication, or how does that get put in? So there are quite a few things to address here through the small access point, the lot size, where it is. It was created after the sewer commission there, so therefore, is it the portion not include? I think the best route would be approval through the town meeting, but that's up to the board to look at that.
Yeah, right here, we have the sewer manhole and there's 10-foot width here. So there's plenty of space here for a manhole. And if you zoom in on the plans here, our connection to the road, this
Yeah,
lot was,
there we go.
this lot was designed to connect to the road, and back at the time, they approved it. So,
Your screen, Mr. Orman, can you share the screen? We
yeah,
don't see it.
sorry, I thought I was sharing it. Somebody else has to unshare their screen. Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, so we had Dan on there.
Yeah, I think, there you go.
Okay, when you zoom in on the plan here, you
Yep.
can see that basically we're 10 foot wide at the manhole. There is a little spot here that's 4.6 as it goes out to the road, but the pipe will easily fit through that slot there. And this is edge of pavement here. So we're only 8 foot back from the edge of pavement, and the manhole is right here. And, we followed all guidelines here. We're reasonable folks. This thing about the sewer district, I've never heard of this before. The rule in Cohasset is if you can connect to the sewer, try to connect to it instead of putting septics in. Because we're probably not going to wait for town sewer. We'll probably go ahead and we'll probably just put septics in. But it's up to you. I mean, it's better for us. The Board of Health said, hey, if you have the chance, do the sewer. We agreed with them. We said, okay, we'll connect the sewer. And, and that's how it is. I mean, this sewer should work fine, and these E1 systems are designed to be for neighborhoods. You can put up to 50 houses on these, and you can connect them to one little sewer main here, and you can run them right into the road here directly in. And there's a methodology for that in Cohasset. And we originally came to you 2 years ago with a gravity line, and you guys came back and said use an E1 system. So that's kind of what we did. We Alton designed an E1 system. And, so, we're reasonable folks. We're trying to develop this land. We got approval from all the other divisions. And, we feel we're in the sewer district because all of the lots touch the sewer district, right? But the houses aren't in the sewer district. But what does that mean? If this whole lot originally was part of a lot that was supposed to be allocated to the sewer district, then it should be in the sewer district, right?
We don't have evidence of that at all, is what we're saying, is what we show is not right. So there is a line because every district has a line. You're on one side, you're in sewer, one side you're not. That's the line that's drawn. That's what we have. So we're not saying what, these 4 lots, sewer would be great. Everyone knows that's fine. But two of the lots are outside the district. And, you know, we have sewer districts all over town and people come to us saying, hey, how come I can't get sewer? And we said, well, you're one lot from the districts and we can't hook you up to sewer, even though it's 10 feet away. You're outside the district. So that's the issue is your lot has been, you know, subdivided into 4 parcels for dwellings. And 2 of them happen to be in the district itself. Now we have a town meeting coming up December 9th. So it could be on the warrant there to get approved December 9th to put that into the district. If we get that article on the warrant, that would be the soonest that could be added. Outside of that, 2 dwellings are outside the district and 2 are in. I don't know how else to explain it. Everything you've done is very noble. You've gone through the process and you've worked with everybody on it. We talked about, you know, gravity and then you possibly having to go to septic. So I don't know where else we stand other than determining if in fact you are outside the district, which according to our documents currently, 2 are.
Well, so which
So
two?
if you have evidence that all 4 lots are in the district, then we would want to review that and confirm that with our building department to see if they truly are. But at this point, all the documents we have show 2 different things.
Okay, so how about if I have a legal attorney who manages districts look at this over and look to see how the subdivision applies to districts, because those lots do touch the old sewer district. And that's what he said. He said they're in the sewer district. So if I can get a review from him, we can meet again in your next meeting. Would that be appropriate?
Sure, you can go ahead and get the review. You just called it a subdivision. I don't know that it was approved as a
Well,
subdivision.
we subdivided basically the A&R lots, 4 A&R lots.
Okay.
So, and you know, hey, we asked to come to this group first and we were told we had to get the other permits first.
Okay.
And, you know, this is kind of, it's kind of a hassle here because we had to go through a lot with the conservation group and then, you know, the shared driveway. And then we wanted to do the sewer first, but we were told by John Halen that we had to go get the other permits first. And now John is coming back and saying, oh, they're not in the district. I mean, why didn't you tell us that up front? Is that fair, really? I mean,
Well,
Well,
you went, all those other people that you went to that John said to go to first
yeah.
are all approving your ability to build a dwelling on that property.
Yeah, but now we're probably gonna be putting some septics in and we gotta go back and amend some other plans, right? Because we're probably not gonna wait till December 9th. Right.
Okay,
Well,
well, that's a business decision on your end.
Yeah.
You know, we're here just to tell you that based on what we have.
Yeah, I mean, I think just based on the fact, I'm hoping you have some flexibility here because I've been getting run around in circles here on this project for about 2 years. And, you know, I'm a reasonable guy and, the sewer's there, you know, the connections all are pretty legitimate here. Whether that we're in or out of the sewer district, I understand that concept, but the 4 new lots do touch it. So I think I would appreciate the ability to kind of have a legal review first before we go to the town meeting.
Okay.
Dan, I have a question just for my own edification. Is it true that
I
home-
can't hear. I'm sorry, Mr. McGowan, I can't hear you.
I don't know why. I got my thing on here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Better.
That's better. Yeah.
So Dan, when anybody else can please fit in, so when a home is on and there's a sewer line going in front of it, doesn't it need 50 feet of frontage?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bill. I still didn't hear you.
How about now? Anything?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So doesn't a home or a lot, a buildable lot, need 50 feet of frontage to get the sewer connection?
oh yeah, we
Um,
have all of that. We do have all the frontage. They were approved as A&R lots.
No, but each lot has frontage on the sewer line?
No, it has that on Lambert's Lane over here.
On the other street, it has about 4 feet or so, 4 or 5 feet, something like that.
We
On
did look
Whole
at
Street.
that law way back and we couldn't find anything in the Cohasset books or anywhere, any law that stated that. It 50-foot frontage applies to when you're building it, subdividing and getting an A&R lot, you need 50 foot of frontage. It has nothing to do with the sewer. And there's no code anywhere in any legal book that says that has to be. We couldn't find it. If you can find us, let us know. But, you know, this was designed, the people that sold us, they left that little piece out there so they could eventually connect to the sewer. And so that's what that was for.
Yeah, and because there was a limited amount of frontage, I mean, it was 4 feet wide or so. Still enough for a pipe, very narrow though for excavation purposes.
Mhm.
But, you know, you could put a pipe in that section. And that's the reason, because it had that much frontage, that it was in the original district when it was formed. So
Okay, so where we
theoretically-
are, yeah, where we are right now then, is that, Mr. Orman is gonna go back and get an opinion on, how the lot is constructed. Dan, if you could take a look on our end to see what the history is there, and confirm that actually 2 dwellings are not in the district. So we can get that confirmed. So then when we get to the next meeting, we can compare what the opinion is from Mr. Orman's side, compared to what the town has and what the town requirements are. Then we can move forward with the decision.
Yeah, and if we can get everything in writing too, because it's important that we have this reviewed by, you know, other folks as well, if we can't come to heads here. And
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well-
think your legal opinion that you're putting together for the board, you know, to justify that these lots are in the district, he needs to look at the original legislation that formed those districts. And reference that.
Can anyone see me?
No,
I can't hear, I can see and hear you,
Yep,
but
so
I had a
we're,
point I wanted to make if I could, Mr. Chairman.
sure,
It seems to me that, in my opinion, bylaws are only as good as they serve an actual purpose. But here, it seems it's far better to have homes going to a sewer system, whether they're in some district or not, if they can, since it's all set up with Hingham, than to have septic systems going in on properties down where they're located nearer the stream. It seemed far better just to send them over there. And that's a much better solution to everything. And it's all been designed and ready to go. And septic systems would be better not being there and sending the sewage to a sewage treatment plant. That's why we have sewers. And make them available. Just to say no because it doesn't touch something when it well may have touched something, we can debate forever, just seems silly to me, to be honest with you. You know,
Okay, thank you.
bylaws are
Thank
always
you.
good as it-
hey, Mr.
Pardon?
Stone, thank you. We don't disagree, you know, sewer is better than septic. But in the town of Cohasset, we have sewer districts. There are a lot of homes that abut sewer districts that cannot be in the sewer system. So these are the confinements that we have.
yeah,
as a
yeah,
sewer
but if
commission, and
if you
that's
take
where
a
we're
step
at.
back though and look at the reason why, maybe because you have certain quota for the pipe. Here, this isn't even the Cohasset sewer system, it's the Hingham sewer system, and they approved it. So we're hoping that you can look beyond the standard like law and apply something that doesn't really apply here, and just be more just be more reasonable. But
So
anyway, we'll get a legal
Okay.
review.
Well,
Okay, great, because
Ju-
we have to end discussion on this at this point because we're up against the time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just one other point, Paul. We did bring this issue up over a year ago with our assistant town manager and myself. We reviewed it, said it brought up the question of being in 2 sewer districts. And again, with the question of the Cook Estates, you know, abutting a sewer district and have to go for permission, it's tough to have a double standard to, you know, to get, again, it's not the issue of, like you said, to hook up into sewer. We believe that's the best route, but we think the process might be for a town meeting, like other people have done that process as well. So we're not deterring it, but we're just saying that I believe, and again, the town administrator felt the same, or assistant town administrator felt the same way too. So just there is some history, you know, of aware of this problem, not just today, but going back over a year. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, so there's, thank you, John. So we're gonna end discussion on this because we're up against the clock. So Mr. Orman, please let us know when you have an opinion, and Mr. Coughlin, who is our subject matter expert on our districts, will put together something in writing for us as well. And whenever you're ready, we'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting.
Paul, can I just add to something, Wayne
Sure.
Sock here? That if there are two that are in the district, I think they have the ability to be able to get the permits for those and only hold up the other two until the decision is made, so that they have something to do. And obviously, if they can't get it, they'd have to do a septic system after the fact. So
That's an option for Mr. Orman.
That's what I'm.
Side, yep.
Which two would be in the sewer district? We wanted to start on lots 3 and 4.
So
Can we
the
just
ones on
start
the
with
far
those?
left of this, the ones on the far left of the screen.
The ones on the far right, the far left are the ones that are in.
Correct.
So these right here would, if we started with these, would just go ahead with a septic and would put septics in. We probably won't do sewer ever. So it just becomes a septic because we get pushed to the town meeting. I don't know if we have the time to wait, from a business standpoint, 6 months, and it's not guaranteed that we get approval from the town meeting, right? So it's up to you. If you want these on the sewer, you got to make a decision because we're probably just going to go septic.
Okay. Well, it's not a decision for us. You're asking for a
Well,
permit
it's
for
money for
sewer.
the town. You're getting money for your budget, and it just,
Money
for
has
me, I
nothing-
would just
money-
try to-
So, Mr.
Yeah,
Orman, money has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
We're either approving something in the district or we're not. And if you don't want to wait until December 9th to have this added to the district, that's a business decision for you. So you get to make that business decision, what's best for your clients as to what to do with the property. But right now, we see 2 dwellings in the district and 2 not.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very
Sufficient-
much. We do need to end discussion on this because we
Yeah, just real quick, they are entitled to at least 1 EDU for that. You'd have to approve the second one as well.
okay. So we'll wait to hear back from Mr. Orman, and Dan, you'll get the information on the lots and we'll put it on the agenda for, if you want to, Mr. Orman, the August 8th is our next meeting. Do you think you'll have anything ready?
Yeah, we probably will, yeah.
Okay, so
if
we'll
I
have
don't-
everything.
If I don't, can I extend it to the next meeting?
Okay.
All right.
So we'll
All right,
put you
thank
on the
you very-
agenda for the 8th, and if you're there, great. If not, we'll move on to other subject matters.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. All right, have a
Thank
great
you.
day, everybody. Take
All
care.
right. So there was only one other thing on the agenda, that was the Hull agreement, was kind of a placeholder. A quick update, on the Hull agreement, it was signed in, April 29th, 1998. It has a 30-year term. So the term is up April 29th, 2028.
I thought it was earlier than that.
Yeah.
So it's, in Article 5 of the Hull agreement.
Okay. I'm delighted that.
That's page 8.
I don't have it.
Okay. So that's where we are for the Hull. That's where we are for the Hull agreement. Yep.
I'm with Wayne. I thought it was gonna, so.
Okay. And then any other business? I guess John Hallen dropped off. I wanted to ask him to get us plans for One Pleasant Street, but I'll just send him an email.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So Carol? You're on mute, Carol.
Yes, sorry.
All right, so we're going to X out of this one, right? And then re-log in on a different one?
Correct. So, Bill needs to state that we're going to be leaving this meeting to go to an executive session.
Yeah, so Bill, you got to read that
No, we
paragraph.
don't have to do that now. I have to get into executive session, and then what I say at the bottom is that we will not be returning.
Right, but just so that we know that we're leaving this session, so I'm canceling this session as of 10:02 for us to go into another session.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this session.
Second,
All in favor, Bill McGowan, aye.
Paul Kearside.
Wayne Sawchuck, aye.
We'll see you on the other end.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.